Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Good morning, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the praise break. Good morning, Bishop Marvin Sapp.
Good morning, Ricky and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. This is Bishop Marvin Sapp. And let's go before the Lord in prayer. Father, we come to you this morning with heavy hearts as we look at the turmoil in our nation. We see division and we see anger and violence and words spoken carelessly that continue to wound and to divide. But Lord, we remember your word that teaches us that life and death is in the power of our tongues. So we ask that you would help us to speak life and not death, peace and not destruction, healing and not harm. Let our words be filled with grace so that we don't become trapped by our own speech or contribute to the chaos around us. Father, in the name of Jesus, calm the storm of hatred, calm the storm of fear, and replace them with understanding and passion and truth. God, in the name of Jesus, I pray that you would cover our leaders, our children, and our communities with wisdom and safety. Be careful, Lord God, that we will be careful and that we would declare that love will overcome hate. And we'll be careful and we will declare that your spirit will rise up stronger than the confusion that we're experiencing. I declare and decree, and I say it is done in Jesus' name that we pray. Everyone said, amen. Listen, I love you, Ricky. I love you, Rickey Smiling Morning Show family. Command your day and be amazing.
Hey, love you too, Bishop, man. That was Marvin Sapp, the senior pastor of the Chosen Vessel Church in Fort Worth, Texas. Here it is, time for the praise break right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
One more time for
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
it's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Tuesday, September 23rd. Here's what's going on in the news. President Trump made his big announcement at the White House yesterday. He said he wanted to do it for 20 years. Trump claimed that taking Tylenol during pregnancy could increase the risk of autism. Listen to what he said.
So taking Tylenol is not good. All right, I'll say it. It's not good. They are strongly recommending that women limit Tylenol use during pregnancy unless medically necessary. That's, for instance, in cases of extremely high fever. And by the way, I think I can say that there are certain groups of people that don't take vaccines and don't take any pills that have no autism. Does that tell you something? That's currently...
He suggested spacing out vaccines instead of getting multiple shots at once. Trump was apparently talking about the Amish, who are known for shunning modern medicine and often marrying with an extended family. Wow. Also, researchers say autism does exist in Amish communities. It's just underdiagnosed and sometimes misunderstood because of different healthcare practices. In Lansing, Michigan, an 11-year-old kid who took a gun away from a classmate is still out of school, and his case is drawing new attention. Now, you might remember back in May, this little boy grabbed the weapon, unloaded it, and may have saved several lives. But under Michigan's zero-tolerance weapons law, the district expelled the 11-year-old, saying once the gun was in his hands, it counted as possession. His mom showed up at a school board meeting last week demanding her son be reinstated. But for now, this little boy, kind of like a hero, stuck at home doing online classes while supporters argue his bravery should be celebrated, not punished. And here's one for anybody hunched over their phone right now. Physical therapists say there are 7 posture mistakes that make you look older. The biggest ones: slouching and craning your neck while texting, adding in locked knees, always crossing your legs the same way, rounding your upper back at your laptop, tilting your pelvis, and shuffling your feet. And suddenly you're aging yourself without realizing it. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Monday Night Football went down last night. Why am I so excited? Because my Detroit Lions beat the Raven Nation 38-30, 224 yards rushing, Oh, yes, man. Lamar Jackson was solid for the Ravens, as always, but Ravens running back Derrick Henry fumbled the ball again. That's 3 times, 3 fumbles in the first 3 games of the season, and 2 of them might have cost the game.
Wow.
So, and this is Derrick Henry, man. He's one of the best to ever do it, man, but you got to fix that fumbling, big dog, but I ain't mad at you because my Detroit Lions benefited from that bad boy. WNBA playoffs continue tonight. Phoenix Mercury and the Minnesota Lynx. The Lynx lead that series 1-0. Then the late game is the Indiana Fever versus the Las Vegas Aces, and the Fever is up 1-0 on the Aces. Crazy story, man. Shots was fired at a youth baseball game in Katy, Texas. One of the coaches was actually hit by one of the stray bullets, taken to the hospital, treated, and released. But my thing is, man, what's going on with these youth sports? Games,
parents get so mad.
Oh my goodness!
Parents get so emotional.
Listen, man. I'm all for competitive. I'm all for rooting for you, but it's always a fight breaking out between parents and parents, parents and the referees, parents and the umpires. I mean, it's getting kind of crazy, man.
That is.
It is what it is, man. That's my quick sports report. Good morning, there, Brat.
Good morning, Rock T. Is Jimmy Kimmel coming back? His suspension is coming to an end. I got the details up next in the up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Jimmy Kimmel's suspension is officially coming to an end, but his return is a little complicated. Jimmy Kimmel Live will return to ABC tonight, but not on all TVs. Yesterday, the Walt Disney Company released a statement saying they originally made the decision to suspend production on the show to avoid further inflaming a tense situation at an emotional moment for our country. The company says they suspended Jimmy Kimmel Live because they felt some of Jimmy's comments were ill-timed and insensitive. But after spending the last few days having conversations with Jimmy, they decided to bring the show back. But according to CNN, not all of ABC's affiliated stations will be carrying Jimmy Kimmel's comeback show tonight because Sinclair Broadcasting, which is one of the country's largest owners of local TV stations, reportedly has said that ABC affiliates will preempt the show beginning tonight. A Sinclair spokesperson says that the discussions with ABC are ongoing as they evaluate the show's potential return on their stations. Originally, Sinclair said that Jimmy Kimmel would need to apologize to Charlie Kirk's family and make a meaningful personal donation to them and Kirk's nonprofit Turning Point USA to return to air. So I'm going to keep y'all posted on what happens with that.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, I don't think Jimmy Kimmel was going to do that, nor should he have to, because he didn't say anything disrespectful towards the people. This is a real big slap in the face for the FCC.
Yeah, they want him to make a big donation.
Yeah, he ain't going to do that.
A meaningful personal donation.
Nah, he ain't going to do that. He ain't got to do that.
Wow, that is crazy. Well, I'll keep y'all posted.
You got to come back with some fire, though.
Yeah. You
got to come back tonight with some fire.
Yeah, he's going to have to make people want to pick his show back up to have people watching.
But he's got to be careful at the same time. I wouldn't want to be in that
walking
spot.
on eggshells.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's crazy. Well, last but not least, y'all got some good news, and that's for Teyana Taylor. She recently had surgery on her vocal cords, and her recovery is reportedly going well. Teyana is also hoping to go on tour early next year, and this coming weekend will be a big weekend for her, y'all. Her new movie, One Battle After Another, premieres in theaters on Friday. I cannot wait to see this. She's starring alongside Leonardo DiCaprio and Regina Hall in the film. That's big. And her performance in the movie was so good that she's already creating Oscar buzz. So congratulations go out to Teyana Taylor. If anybody deserves it, and she works real hard,
She's doing her thing.
It is her. She is doing her thing. And I'm happy that she's found good love, somebody that loves and supports her and protects her and makes her feel safe. All right, y'all, for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat, won't y'all hit us up with them wake-up calls at 8669-RICKEY. That's 8669-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Good morning, Alfredas.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, everybody. If you have not heard of 20-year-old singer David, a.k.a., or actually it's D4VD, a.k.a. David, you might have been living under a rock. He blew up with viral TikTok hits and even had brand deals with Crocs and Hollister. But now, his career is in the headlines for a very different reason. Police say a Tesla registered to David was towed from the Hollywood Hills after sitting abandoned for days. Tow yard staff reported a foul odor, and when cops popped the frunk, they found a bag with the severely decomposed remains of a 15-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who went missing when she was 13 years old. Now, the L.A. County Medical Examiner identified her, and investigators are treating it as a homicide, but the cause of death has not been released yet. Now, there are some chilling connections. Listen, y'all. Celeste's mom told TMZ her daughter had a boyfriend named David.
Wow.
Both had matching tattoos on their index fingers. That's SHHH. And David even has a leaked track called Celeste.
What's wrong with
And
him?
his biggest viral hit, Brat, a song called Romantic Homicide.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So far, no charges have been filed, but police haven't named him as a suspect, but they did search his LA home. They also confirmed he is cooperating. In the meantime, his tour has been canceled, his world tour has been canceled, and his label, which is Interscope, has hit pause on all of his promotions. Funeral services for Celeste Rivas have been set for October 5th, and her family has launched a GoFundMe called Help Lay Celeste Rivas Hernandez to Rest. I had never even heard of him. Had y'all ever heard of him?
No, not at all.
I never heard of him.
He's huge.
I've been reading about it.
Yeah, but he's this big TikTok star. And most of us, I guess maybe our age, I had never heard of him at all.
So she was missing for 2 years, pretty much?
Well, they say she went missing last year, so I think she had like 2 birthdays. Maybe she just had another birthday since she was 13 years old.
Okay, but let me I'm just trying to see. Okay, so the car is registered to him.
Yes.
The body parts or whatever is found in the car.
Yeah.
You got all these other coincidences. He ain't been charged with nothing. He ain't a suspect.
I mean, I guess you can't charge him unless you have, I don't know.
His car was abandoned, so
somebody could have stolen the car.
So his car was abandoned. Yeah. Did he report it stolen? I mean,
no idea.
No, I don't think so.
So your Tesla just disappears and you just.
Yeah, I'm sure it's way more to the story because there's so many missing pieces.
Got it. But the thing that made me is the
because it don't make
tattoos
sense.
And the song and that's some weird coincidence.
By the way, I just Googled it. Police say the car was not reported stolen. So that's just, I don't understand why he's not in jail. It's confusing.
But missing for 2 years, that's a long time.
Yeah, what the parents was thinking about, your child just gone and nobody putting on the awareness out, putting it out there saying this girl is still missing.
And after 2 years, is the body still
they said it was decomposed.
I know, but and it smelled bad, but you would think after 2 years it'd be dust by then.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's been missing for a long time, but maybe the body was just killed a couple months ago. I don't know. Like, we're all over here playing CSI.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, but that's crazy. And it's crazy that he had a song named after her.
Yeah. Romantic Homicide.
And you know what else I saw? He was selling merch with bloody handprint on it.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah, if you look it up, he was selling merch and shirts and stuff like that. T-shirts, white T-shirts and white button-ups with red bloody handprints on.
What kind of music did he do?
I have no idea. I don't know what kind of music he did, but I saw it. I was like, this is crazy. I feel like he's just really weird.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he did this or not, but that would be so stupid to do this and then promote all of this stuff. But you never know what people do for clicks, though. So
that's crazy.
But,
you never know.
That's why I like the old artists. You ain't never heard just about Johnny Guitar Watson.
I would think he didn't. I would think he didn't do it if he bringing all this attention to himself with all these crazy names, romantic homicide.
But the coincidences, Brad. There's just too many coincidences.
That's true. But I feel like if they had something, they would have arrested him already.
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out, man. We'll keep y'all posted on this situation. We got the wake-up calls coming up next. Now, call us up, 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. That's coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Can't we all just get along?
At the Red House Furniture,
we can.
At the Red House.
I'm Richard, a.k.a. Big Head. I work at the Red House and I'm black.
At the Red
I like pumping iron and pumping furniture into people's homes.
I'm Johnny, a.k.a. 10 Gauge. I work at the Red House and I'm white. I like deer hunting, bass fishing, and extending credit to all people.
At the Red House.
I'm black and I love the Red House.
I'm white and I love the Red House.
I'm a black woman and I love the Red House.
Come on, Red House.
I am white and the Red House is for me.
It's for me.
At the Red House.
How much rehearsal did they do for this commercial?
About 2 minutes.
Look at the sofa. It's perfect for a black person or a white person.
This mattress is perfect for a white person.
Or a black person.
Or a black person.
At the Red House.
All about unity.
Where black people and white people buy furniture.
Oh my gosh.
And Hispanic people too.
Hispanic.
All people.
Hispanic. Love Hispanics.
Gary, you shop at the Red House?
I sure do, baby. Honey, how y'all sitting there acting grand, honey? That's my place.
Hold it!
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary with the T. Good morning there, Gary.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Tina Knowles, honey, the beautiful mother of Beyonce and Solange, honey, is opening up, y'all, about her granddaughter, little Blue Ivy's future and whether she'll follow, y'all, in Beyonce's footsteps. Now, they're saying that Tina Knowles, honey, doesn't know what's in store for little Blue Ivy's future. They're saying that the author and entrepreneur admitted that she isn't sure whether her granddaughter will follow in her parents' footsteps and release music. Now, this line of questioning, y'all, comes after the 13-year-old took part, honey, in Beyonce's recent Cowboy Carter tour, dancing alongside her mother on stage for nearly the entire show. Now, Miss Tina said, quote, "I don't know, honey, if that's her passion," Miss Knowles told people at the Elizabeth Taylor Night of Compassion recently. Now, the 71-year-old, honey, went on to say that when she was younger, she had dozens of nieces and nephews who seemed good at everything, admitted that she wasn't good at many things. Now, honey, she counts her granddaughter among the talented ones. She said, quote, "She can do so many things," Knowles said of little Blue Ivy. "She can paint. She writes poetry. Anything she puts her mind to do, honey, she's good at it." She said, "I don't know, honey, what she's going to do. I think she would be great at music, honey." And she said she would kill it. But I don't think that that's her passion, she admitted, y'all. Isn't that touching, y'all? And she said, of course, the fans, y'all, of the Carter clan already know, y'all, that the teen has dabbled, honey, in music industry, performing on Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour and joining her as a dancer, y'all, for the NFL Christmas Day halftime show. Her vocals were also included on 2019's Brown Skin, y'all. So, isn't it something? I think Blue Ivy should do what she wants. I think she should be a beautician, just like her grandmother.
Why would she want to? Who said she wants to do that?
Who said she want to do music?
So she's working a hair salon somewhere?
Tina Knowles owns a many hair shops in Houston, honey.
She apparently loves music, Gary. She be dancing, and she probably wanted to be on her mom's project, so she put her on there because she wanted to, so I think she does have some type of love for music.
I don't know, but they say Blue Artist is an artist, honey. The Grammy Award winner said of her daughter in 2024, she has great taste in music and fashion. Now, she is a fantastic editor, painter, and actress. She has been creating characters since she was 3 years old, and she's a natural. But I did not want Blue on stage. Blue wanted it for herself. See? That's what her mama said. But
well, that means she loved it if she wanted it for herself.
I don't know.
I mean, if you saw her on stage, she loves it. I mean,
she does,
girl
yeah.
Can dance.
She gives it.
I see basketball players on the damn basketball court, but they want to be seamstress and they want to do other things. So, just because,
Gary, I'm with you. I think she should open up a nice little salon with about 5 chairs and have a little.
Think about it, though.
Not if that's not what she wants to do. They're going to let her try everything she likes, and then she'll fall into something that she really loves and stick with it.
French waves and push waves and French rolls and all that.
Well, think about this, Special K and Rock T in particular. Would y'all want y'all sons to be infamous comedians and sports reporters?
If they wanted to be, I'll let them. Absolutely.
Anything my son want to be that don't involve him,
If my kids came to me and say, "Hey, this is what I want to do," as long as it's legal, all right, let's go. As a father, I'm gonna do my best to put them in a position to win.
Well, and I even say if it's illegal, if I can make some money out of it, he can do that too.
Really? Oh my God!
I don't want to kill his dream.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's just I think you should let your kids be whatever they want to be, because when they be whatever they want to be, honey, they'll be good at it. But look like to me, I feel like sometimes that Blue Ivy was forced, honey. I mean,
She looks happy on stage. She looks so happy on stage.
Yeah.
You look like a natural.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, after practice, you would look natural too. But anyway, I mean, congratulations. I mean, Brad, would you want True? Could he be whatever he wanted to be?
He absolutely can.
Yeah, well, I want my kids to be just like me if I had some. So I think they would be great at it.
In what way?
Always.
You want them to be entertainment reporters?
Yeah,
What you want them to do?
They could be entertainment reporters. They could be, honey. The sky is the limit.
Okay.
Well, we know that'll never happen.
All right.
So the sky is the limit. But anyway,
First you gotta handle business to get some kids.
Yeah. What are we talking
Zero
about
chance
here?
of that happening.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
You know how that whole thing works?
What?
The whole kid creation
It
process.
could be the Immaculate Conception, too.
It would have to be.
Y'all blasphemous. I'm not going to be a part of it.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, congratulations, honey, to Blue and the Carter family. Now, everybody's still talking about Sierra, honey, and her wonderful husband. They hating them. They're saying, y'all, is Sierra really taller than Russell Wilson, honey? I mean, they look like they're about the same height.
Who cares?
I know, girl. People making a big thing about it, honey. You know, because they said taller women and shorter men. I think they make a great couple, honey. You know, I mean, a great pair. I mean, because, I mean, it's good that the woman could look down to the man. Women need to look down to men more instead of men looking up to other people and stuff like that. So if Sierra's a little taller, congratulations to her. And, girl, do what you got to do, honey, and make your marriage continue to work, honey, because she did pray. And, honey, things worked it out for her. So congratulations, Sierra, and her height. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is cocoa. On the high end, you say cocoa, and this is another fall color, y'all. On the high end, you say cocoa, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown. Another beautiful fall color, honey.
There it is. Y'all give it up for Gary with the two.
This is Tanisha calling from Plaquemine, Louisiana. I would like to wake up my boyfriend Corey and my kids DJ, Skylar, and Jaden, and Coco. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, my name is Shay Thomas. I'm calling from St. Louis, Missouri. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Liz from New Orleans, calling to wake up my babies and grandbabies in New Orleans, St. Rose, and Baytown, Texas. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, this is Angie calling from Miami, Florida. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yo, wake up, wake up. If you listening on your radio.
Gang
of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know.
Let them know then.
Say Gainesville, wake up. Meridian, wake up. And Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Dallas? Wake up. Dallas. Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Appreciate that. Bringing it time.
You're welcome, Rock Teasy.
Special K. What up, dog?
Hey, man, I'm filling in for Techie Tuesday. I'm not a techie, but I do have some nifty hood hacks. And that's next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
29 minutes before the hour. It is the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And normally, around this time, we do Techie Tuesday. But since Beyonce is out, we've got Special K with non-techie hood hacks. What up, dog?
Hey, that's right. And, you can follow me at Special K913 on Instagram for, Thank you for that applause. And let me open this up with a disclaimer. Please understand that these hood hacks are solely presented for entertainment purposes only and are not sanctioned, supported, or in any way recommended by Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, its parent companies, or any affiliated stations or related entities. All right. That means there's probably going to be some stuff on here that may be a little bit illegal. All right. So I got some top tech / money saving hacks for the hood. So if you make under $29,000 a year, you definitely want to pay attention because I'm going to save you some money.
Let's go.
Now let's start with this one. If you drive an old car and you're looking at that battery with all that crusty corrosion on the post that's making it hard to crank, it don't want to crank up. Guess what? You don't have to buy that expensive battery cleaner spray that they got at the auto parts store. Just go to the Dollar Tree, dollar store, anywhere, buy you a can of Coca-Cola, pour the Coca-Cola on there, the acid will eat up the corrosion.
That's it.
All old school mechanics know this trick.
Or
Good
baking,
tip.
or baking soda and water. One
Or
of the
baking
two.
soda and water. So instead of spending $9 for that battery cleaner spray, go get you a good old can of Coke. Not Dr. Pepper, not Sprite, a good old can of Coke. All right, let's go to the next one. If you can't afford Febreze, that stuff's pretty expensive these days. You know you can buy the Tree air fresheners for your car. They're $1.25 a piece.
Hold on.
Or you can get two for $1.25 if you hold them together when you scan it at the register. Now, I didn't tell you that, but I told you that. Open it up, rub it lightly against the article of clothing that you want to smell fresh. Make sure you get the blue or the green linen scent or the ocean scent. It smells just like Febreze, okay? Now, part 2 of that hack is for men only. If you can't afford cologne, but you got somewhere to go, you get that black ice scented air freshener.
Yes, sir.
You rub that on the inside of your jacket. It smells just like Dracar.
That's it.
Yeah, you
black
rub it on
ice.
the inside. You ain't know that, Gary?
No, I don't. I do.
That black
Now
ice
look.
don't play, dog.
Okay, this is where it gets a little dicey. Here's this next one. If you want to get extra food from any fast food burger joint, you fill in the blank with that one. Go through the drive-thru. After you get what you paid for, wait about 3 to 5 minutes, park, go in holding your bag and a receipt, and say, hey, they didn't put my other burger or fries in my bag. Guaranteed, especially if it's a busy time, they're going to just give you another double cheeseburger and another order of fries. They're not even going to bother looking at the receipt because they got people waiting at the register.
Yes, sir.
All right? Now, speaking of that, if you want to get an item 2 for $1 from the big box store, keep your receipt, wait 30 minutes, go back to the store, say, I paid for this, but they forgot to put it in the bag. Go get another one, and they'll let you keep it. Especially if you go to the return counter when they're busy, because they ain't got time to go back and forth with you over a $6 item.
This is stealing.
All right, and finally,
Can you do that?
Finally,
Can you do that for big TVs, dog?
I didn't say you could. I didn't say you couldn't. If you buy batteries and you want to save money, here's the trick. Go to the grocery store, any grocery store, buy the batteries you need, open them up very cautiously with like a razor blade, you know, where the plastic is attached to the cardboard. Separate that, open up the batteries, take the old batteries that you need to replace, put them in there, return that to the store. Now you got to super glue it back together, light super glue it back together so it look like it ain't never been opened. Take it back to the store and tell them that, you know, you didn't need the batteries after all, but you got the brand new batteries at home, and now you got your money back for the batteries, so you got your batteries for free. That's going to save you anywhere from $6 to $11. Follow me for more of these hood hacks if you make under $29,000 a year at Special K 913 on IG. Again, these hacks are not sanctioned or in any way supported by Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, its parent companies, or any affiliated stations or related entities. Thank you.
We appreciate that, Kay. There it is, man. Hey, coming up, we got Jawline Sounds with the chicken and waffle mix. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Appreciate that, big dog, and we appreciate you coming to work, man, unlike your boy. That's your boy.
Hey, Shawty, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for y'all fooling it this morning, because I'm real busy right now. I'm trying to handle some. Rod T.
Yeah, man.
My girl just had a baby, Shawty.
Oh, congratulations.
My girl just had a baby, Shawty. We dealing with drama right now, though. This my son right here.
Well, congrats, man.
This my son right here.
Oh my gosh, you're so emotional.
His name is Don. This my son right here. His name Don Tavis Marquand Ronaldo Gomez Williams III.
Wait a minute.
And I'm real proud. He gonna be a great young man. I promise you. I can't come to work today though, cause it's too much going on right here. We at the house, we at the crib.
Oh, you made it to the house from the hospital?
No, we ain't go to the hospital.
Oh.
We ain't go to the hospital.
You delivered the baby?
No, Shawty, my girl was upstairs. And she said, baby, Don Tavis he finna come out. And I said, well, baby, we got to go downstairs. And so, I'm trying to cut the umbilical cord right now, but I ain't got nothing but some toenail clippers. So it's taking me a minute to get it out of though, because I'm trying to clip it right now, but it's taking a minute, because this thing's thicker than what I thought it was. But look,
what's the name of the baby again?
Dontavius Marquand Ronaldo Gomez Williams III. Listen, Shawty, just give me a break. Give me a screw for the day. I ain't gonna make it today because we got to deal with that baby situation. I got to get this umbilical cord cut, but I ain't got no more toenail clippers. I'm waiting for my little nephew to bring his school scissors upstairs. But look, Shawty, I just want everybody to know you can send congratulations to Black Tony Comedy on Cash Out. You can send your congratulations for the new baby Dontavius Marquand Ronaldo Gomez Williams III. And look,
well, who's the second?
Huh?
If he's the
That's
third,
me, Shouty. My granddaddy was named that. My daddy was named that. Oh God, look, Shouty. I'm trying to get to work tomorrow. I promise you I'm gonna be to work tomorrow. But look, I'm officially a stepdaddy.
Wait a minute. So it's not your kid?
Yeah, it's my kid, boo. She was trying to come downstairs, and that's where she had to stop right in the middle of the steps.
Wait.
I'm stepdaddy.
I am so confused.
Hold it!
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
6 minutes after the top of the hour. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Baby, Miss Beyonce, honey, is back in the news on her husband. And they're saying, y'all, that Beyonce's fandom beehive, baby, roasted their former idol and her rapper husband, Jay-Z, in a angry post online recently. They said it all started, y'all, when Beyonce and Jay-Z hosted a casino charity event and sat at the same table, baby, with Miss Ivanka Trump and her business mogul husband, Mr. Jared Kushner. Now, Beyonce and Jay-Z, y'all, they say may have thought that it was a flex to the poor people, baby, to sit at the same table with the U.S. president's daughter. Now, some of the Beehive members said that the former power couple sat with the Kushners, honey, to sway a New York advisory board to approve a gambling license for Jay-Z's casino, y'all, in Times Square, which we talked about the other day. Now, they're saying that the timing was suspicious. The charity event occurred, honey, oh, Lord, they said it occurred, what, a few days before the all-important vote was held. But the advisory board, y'all, voted down, honey, the gambling license, and Jay-Z lost his bid, baby, to build a casino in Times Square. Now, the reason they said in the photo, you can see Jay-Z, y'all, on the far left, and Miss Beyonce wearing a beautiful new blonde wig, honey. Now, the Kushners were seated, y'all, with their backs to the cameras or whatever, but according to Ryan with Snitch, they're saying that the Beehive expressed their outrage, honey, their outrage loud and clear on social media. Now, many former fans called them traitors. One person wrote, Beyonce, how are you singing, voting, honey, out 45, and then turn around and sit at the same table as his offspring, shaking my head. And another person put at Beyonce, you need to explain, because WDF, honey. And a third person's comment, very disappointed in their decision to sit at that doggone table, y'all. Oh, my God. How could Beyonce them do that?
It's a bad look.
It's not a good look at all, baby.
Oh, my. I get what they were doing, but I don't like it.
Nah, it's a bad
yes,
look.
baby. But, you know, they need the money. They say, honey, they say after all this and all of your years, honey, you couldn't change seats, Beyonce?
Right.
Oh, my God. And somebody said, girl, honey, what you mean, honey, you were seated with the enemy? So, I mean, but don't rich people have the right to do what they want? She can sit where she wants and do what she wants to do.
What you want to do. That don't mean that's a good optics.
Yeah. Oh, I feel so
the
bad.
optics are bad for that, you know, because you proclaim to be all about this one thing, but then, you know, when it's all said and done, you got no problem, you know, sitting with the oppressors.
And breaking bread with them? Like, nah.
Yeah. Yes, Lord.
Ha-ha and Kiki and all that.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, my God. Well, honey, hopefully and prayerfully that things get better. I mean, it's sad that Jay-Z couldn't get his casino thing voted on, because I think he would have made a good thing for Times Square to brought more Africans in America to Times Square in New York and stuff. So
you make sure you let Jay-Z and Beyonce know that I don't like it. And once they hear that.
Right.
Okay. Tell them, Kate.
Okay.
Okay, Rob. Once they hear that I'm not pleased.
Sure.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Honey, well, we're going to see. And they do know who you are, huh? Yes, Lord. Well, anyway, but we're going to keep Beyonce them lifted up in our prayer, because, honey, you do have the right to sit and eat and break bread with who you want to, honey. And especially when you have unlimited coins, honey. Forget the people that got you to where you are, honey, that don't have, honey, that make less than $10,000, $12,000 a year, honey, and what have you. So, but they did what they had to do, child. All right, moving on in other celebrity news. Issa Rae says, y'all, that Los Angeles isn't a good dating city, honey. She admit romanticizing it, y'all, for Insecure. But a lot of people say, you know, honey, she admitted, but I mean, but some people say that Los Angeles is a good place to, you know, to date and whatever. You get, you know, if you're a woman, could go out and find a rich man that has unlimited coins or what have you. And some people say that about Atlanta. Atlanta's not a good place today, but I mean, the queens and all the other girls and everybody, they could date and find whatever they want to date. So I think, that's that's something that needs to, the jury is still out on all that, honey, because we love these cities, Los Angeles and Atlanta and stuff. So you could go ahead and date and do what you want to do, child. So, honey, you just haven't found the right person yet. So that means you're not looking in the right places, honey. But anyway, my quick for free story, y'all, during the recent live chat, honey, on X, baby, Miss Cardi clarified, y'all, that she's legally, hear what I'm saying, legally separated from Offset, and the only reason their divorce hasn't been finalized is because someone wants to hold her hostage. Now, while she didn't directly name her husband of 7 years, Cardi suggested that Offset's #divorce demands include having her to pay his taxes and hand over one of her beautiful properties, two things that she's ready to fight for. She also said that the separation hasn't affected her children, honey, lives, emphasizing that their schedules remain unchanged, honey. And I think, whoever have the most money should pay the tax and should give a person. I think if you got 5 houses, you should, do 2.5 each. I mean, who needs 3 houses and the other person have 2? So you should split one and have, I could have one in the summertime, you could have one in the wintertime. And so wouldn't you do something like that, especially with all your coins? If you had that kind of money?
Most definitely.
So, I mean, I think that would be a good thing. So
work out the most amicable solution.
That's right. So I think, when we going through divorces like that, especially when you were once in love, I mean, you should think about the day that you were once in love and go back to that day and say, you know what, I'm going to do the right thing, honey, and I'm going to help you pay your taxes, and I'm going to help you out with properties and stuff like that.
I think a lot of times people just be so in their feelings, they want to do things out of spite, and you want to see the other person suffer.
Yeah.
Making them decisions being emotional.
Yeah. And I think after you just take a day and just step out of the picture and think about it and then go back to it, and then you could, we're going to do this in separate. Wouldn't you do that, Brat? When you separate, I mean, if you're going to do something, you would do it equally because they said we were equally yoked. Thank you. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is cocoa. On the high end, you say cocoa, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown. For more tea like that, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and follow me at Gary
If looks could kill, you will be meeting Jesus right now.
Smart answer, Brat. Smart answer.
He gave him a look like,
That was a look of love.
Yeah, right.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, family, y'all better get ready, man. We got Grammy-winning artists, man. Listen, man, pastor and one of the most electrifying performers in gospel music today. And we always play his music right here on the morning show when we do our praise break. Y'all please welcome the one and only Tye Tribbett.
Yo! Thank you. What up?
Man, I got to get to your church, man.
Come on, man. You be down in Orlando, Miami area all the time.
Yeah.
Just come through, man. Orlando, come to live, church. Anything dead in your life is coming alive.
Yes, sir, man. Man, I love you, man. Appreciate you,
too,
man.
man.
That not total praise. That I love you forever. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
man. What is it called?
I love you forever. The worship medley. Worship medley. Yeah.
Oh man, that's one of those sit in the car
exactly
and just
meditate.
Just meditate.
Just let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Just be still for a minute. You know me, I'm all over the place all the time.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just gotta just be still and slow down, and that's one of them songs that help you do that and reflect and just I love it, man.
That song and all your music get me through so much, and you so electrifying on stage. Bro. Like we said, man, we just absolutely.
Thank you,
love
brother.
you, man.
Thank you.
And you get ready to do this world
tour, big dog. Come on, you gotta do. I gotta go on tour now. Yeah. No, we had a tour earlier that didn't work out, and I was like, hold on now, yo. I gotta get outside on the road. So I called some friends, Kiara Shear, Mike Todd, and Transformation Worship, and I got some newcomers, Anthony Brown, and her name is Bree Triller. I'm telling you, I got some new people coming, and the tour is called We Outside.
Right.
We outside tour.
We outside.
Look at Gary.
Oh, that's the thing.
Gary, hold on.
Gary, have you ever seen Tye like perform live?
Yes, I've seen Tye hop around, honey, and carry on. Yes.
when I tell you, man, he just have you up on your feet, and then it ain't just that. The music is just so awesome because you started out on the keys, right?
Yeah, like you on the organ and the piano at my dad's church. I'm playing and doing all that. My legs were swinging on the organ because I wasn't tall enough. All that stuff.
Right.
So that's how I learned playing. By the time I started like taking piano lessons.
Yeah.
I was cheating because I was playing by ear. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of grew
Right.
into writing music myself, having a little band. And now it's the music that y'all hearing today. It was crazy back then. It's still crazy now, but I guess people find it all right.
And you one of the greatest musicians of our time,
Thank
man.
you,
Like
Rick.
your
Thank you,
music is
Unc.
like really dope, man. You know, of course, I love traditional,
Me
man.
too,
But,
me
but,
too.
your music, man, y'all.
But
music,
I love traditional too.
Yeah, but
I don't-
y'all music is like really, really powerful and spiritual. You can still, your
yes.
music still summons down
Yeah, that's the
God's
intent.
presence and
That's
is
the
really
intent.
intense and have tears in your eyes.
Yeah.
Just like Jesus is the best thing. But the worship melody hits me the same way.
It's supposed to. Package different, but same
Absolutely.
Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's my whole goal. So I'm
Alfred,
glad.
what are you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, he's talking about it. You know, you've always pushed gospel to new levels. You blend it with hip hop. You blend it with
Yes.
R&B, even rock. But the thing is, do you go into the studio thinking about crossing those genres, or does it just flow?
By the time I get to the studio, the idea is already conceptualized. I done played at the house, whatever I'm feeling, whatever type of flow I enjoy.
Yeah.
In that moment, and the worship medley part, maybe I was just really just, whoa, just like really reflective. Or if I'm feeling a hip hop thing, maybe I'm feeling good in the moment. I create my own music so I could just sit down and play. And so the idea is already conceptualized by the time I get to the studio. But all of the approaches are intentional. I just always want to be intentional about the message, but the presentation could be anything. You know what I mean? This is the kingdom of God. There's all types in the kingdom.
Let me ask you, how are you getting through? You doing a tour, you doing your gospel music, and you just lost your dad, and you dealing with grief at the same time or whatever. But you using your music and taking the opportunity to inspire others who's also grieving. How do you stay insane? How do you?
It's crazy. It's
sing
crazy.
and go like I go up on stage and do jokes and, and you on stage doing gospel music.
Yeah, man.
While you're hurting on the inside.
Yeah, that's first of all, I gotta get your book because
Yeah.
I know it's gonna help me grieve properly. But I have an amazingly beautiful family that stepped up into a role of comfort and support like I've never seen them before. Well, I guess like they've never had to be before. My wife, my kids, my support around me. I mean, they gave me they support me. They give me the strength. I feel so comforted, and so I feel like the process is easier. But you know how it is, man. I could bust out crying right now. You know? It's, the waves are not anticipated. Like whatever, a smell, a song, anything could trigger a memory. So, but I'm glad that I'm doing this music.
Yeah.
I used to use this music to help others who lost their fathers or whoever, whatever. So now some of the same songs, like you said, the worship medley.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm doing this music because as I'm serving the people and as I'm working, I'm healing. It's helping me. So this is the best gospel music. Is the best music for healing, for comfort, and for strength. And I'm glad I do that music.
Wow. Okay, we've got more with Tye Tribbett coming up on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and we're talking to the one and only Grammy Award-winning Tye Tribbett. Go ahead, Gary.
So now, Tye, this question, I'm
Gary, I like your glasses, Gary.
Thank you. I can see you now. These are readers.
He bought him at the counter at Walgreens.
That's right, honey. I wanted something different, though. So now, Tye, so your music is more than just sound. Now, they say it's ministry. And you may have answered this question, though. So what do you hope people take away from your songs in this moment while we're living right now, in this time that we're living in
I
right
want to
now?
either shift or establish people's dependency, right? I want us to depend on God. And I know we have a lot of dependency. Some people, they job, they swag, they looks, they page, they whatever, they other trinkets and other things. But I think the world is so crazy right now. I think it's only getting crazier. Y'all see it a lot. And I think, with the rise of technology, nothing wrong with that. But I just feel a shift overall. I just feel a shift. I don't know what it is, but September just ushered in like this shift. And when things start shifting, you gotta, like turbulence on a plane.
Yeah.
When stuff starts shaking, you grab what's solid.
Yeah.
So when my life started shaking with my father and all that, I grabbed what was solid, which was God and what was the word. I want to bring music that gives you that solidity to grab onto when your life starts shaking. If it's not shaking now, it's gonna shake. What you gonna grab? Who you gonna depend on when things shake up? So I want to encourage Christ as our dependency, because that's the only solid rock that we can trust. I'm telling you, all of the ground is sinking sand. Telling you.
Yeah, oh man.
All
the
of it.
Earth around me is sinking sand on
Yo.
Christ, the solid rock I stand. Oh, yeah.
Come on. I knew I was going to get you with that old school.
Yeah, because you know what? You have no other choice.
No.
You have no other choice, man. God will lead you, guide you, and walk you through that fire and everything.
But we think we do sometimes. We think we do have other choices. And I've tried it. I'm like, whoa. So the brick wall that I hit and the failures that I hit it's like, I'm not doing this again. I know in whom I believe. I'm going to lean into my relationship with Jesus, whether I understand it, whether I'm in progress, whether I'm still sinning, whether I'm still a mess. I'm going to trust him, and he works everything out in his time at his pace. And don't judge other people's paces either. Everybody has a pace.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Now, I ain't talking about the Pace sisters. I like them too.
Right.
But everybody has their own pace. So I want us to be gentle with each other.
Now, go ahead, Alfred. What were you going to say about the younger artists?
Wow. I was just going to say, you mentioned, you've influenced so many younger artists. Who is it out there right now that you're excited about, that you are excited about?
Oh, the two that I got on tour, their name is Anthony Brown and Brat Triller. Brat Triller is like a female rapper. Brat! Tat! I'm sorry, that's my girl, y'all. Y'all know how we do. I'm sorry, that's my girl. She's a new rapper on the rise, and this guy called Anthony Brown. You'll see them on the We Outside tour. I'm so excited about what they're presenting because their styles are different, and I like that. I'm very musical, but their message is solid. So
I don't think that you really understand how big of a blessing you are to a lot of people. How many rough days I had in my house while cooking food, and I got your music on.
Nah, you would text me. You would text me. You would send me videos if it's a sermon, or you'll send me the song. Like, where this song come? Like, bro, this bless me.
Yeah,
right
because
now.
if you play something I ain't never heard before, I'll take. I'm like, what is this? Where did you do this? What? Where did this come from?
Yeah, I love it.
Blow your phone up.
But that's the intent, man, to brighten your day, to bring some joy. People go through so much. We see it every day. Y'all see it every day, and we're going through so much. So y'all have the job to make people laugh and do all that stuff. So we want to give y'all something to make y'all smile too, man.
Love it.
Now, if you weren't doing gospel music, what would you be doing?
Probably gospel music. No. Me and Brat would have started a group by now. Soul Side, Silk Side. I would be communicating in some way. I'm a communicator.
Right.
I use music. I preach, keynote speak, or whatever. I would be communicating in some way. Maybe I don't know. Teacher.
Did y'all know that John P. Key played the keyboards for Cameo? He was in Cameo.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
Really?
No, he wasn't. Is Cameo word up?
Yeah.
No, yo.
A lot of people don't know that.
He was at a rehearsal, or he traveled with him.
Man, John P. Key was in Cameo.
Nah. I'm going back and look at the video.
A lot of people don't know that Elton John was Patti LaBelle's pianist.
Yeah,
I
did
that.
Oh, I can give you. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Patti LaBelle them used to play cards, and she used to gamble them out of she used to take their money.
Oh no, Patty! Not Miss LaBelle.
Miss LaBelle, honey. Get you.
That's that Philly. That's that Philly, Lord. You can take them out of Philly, but you can't get Philly out of her.
Hey, let everybody know some of the cities that you're going to be going to.
Oh man, they're upset at the cities I'm not coming to. First of all, but y'all know I'm coming to Dallas. I'm coming to Houston. We're coming to Chicago. We're doing New York. We're doing ATL.
Yeah.
We're going a little bit of everywhere, man. So y'all come the Carolinas for sure. I'm so mad I'm not doing Philly, but we doubling back. We circling.
That's your hometown.
I know, so they mad. They blowing my page up.
Yeah.
Philly, I'm coming for y'all. Trust me. And Florida, Philly and Florida. I'm coming for y'all. But we're going everywhere, man. We outside this fall. Y'all come check us out. Go to TyeTribbett.com. Get your ticket yesterday and bring a friend. Yes.
Did you know Brat was church drummer?
Did I know? We grew up together.
Brat, you didn't tell me that.
We were at the same conventions all the time. We were at
Brat.
I told you that yesterday.
Yo.
I didn't know that.
We would switch off on the drums at the convention. We would switch off. She would be on the drums, or I would be on the drums. She would come in and kick me off and play at the convention.
Yeah, you know that.
And she started back playing. I was saying, how's your cadence?
Well, you started back playing?
Yeah. I just be playing around though. I don't be doing nothing special.
We should do some Bruno Mars. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy?
What they call Silk Side?
You ought to drop some lyrics on one of his songs though, cause
you know we talking about
Man, we already done talked about.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
You know we family.
I'm just saying now.
I know.
We got to get that.
But you play, so you play. Yeah. I play, she play, Gary.
I could play too.
I'm gonna pull my trumpet back out.
It sounds like we could play for Cameo.
Okay, right now.
Word up.
All right, y'all. We are outside tour. Let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
Tye Tribbett, TyeTribbett on everything. TikTok, Thread, whatever. Tye Tribbett, come hang out with a brother. Love y'all.
There it is, y'all. Tye Tribbett, y'all.
Yeah.
capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H. Job. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S. Eagle!
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
Man, it is absolutely that time. We look forward to this time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. Gary will provide us with a new definition and explain how to use the word in a sentence. Gary, we're happy to have you this morning. And we just want to know, and the people want to know, what word will you be expanding your vocabulary with this week?
Well, Ricky, that word is a word that seems very interesting, and I would like to know it myself. But this week's word, Ricky, is vituperation.
Man.
Oh, Lord.
Not quite.
Nope. It's
man.
Vituperation.
There you go. Come on now.
He buzzed.
You 98% there. You got it. Vituperation.
Vituperation. Ricky, vituperation. Huh?
Vituperation. I never heard that word.
Ricky, you ain't never heard of it. Man, I ain't never heard of it. That's the word, honey. I was told that, this week because we need to expand our vocabulary.
We need to start doing like a sentence using some of the words like a recap, but you're using more than one word in a sentence. The words that you did good on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have a conversation like talking to Michael, Eric, Dyson, or T.I. where you use about 4 of them in a sentence. And don't nobody know what the hell you're talking about at all.
So, baby... And I hope the people use these words, honey, as I give them out every Monday, because, honey, vituperation, honey, is very, the definition. Now, the definition, Ricky, is use of bitter and abusive language.
Right. So use of bitter. Use of what?
Bitter and abusive language. And I'll give you an example how you could use it in a sentence. This is beautiful. When I skip my much-needed medication, it increases the level of vituperation aimed mainly toward my innocent co-workers that suffer horribly for it.
True story.
Did you understand that?
Yeah. When you don't
Let me read it again, because I need to break it down. When I skip my much-needed medication, and when I skip my lithium, it increases the level of vituperation aimed mainly toward my innocent co-workers that suffer horribly for it.
From it.
Is it from it?
For it.
For
it. They suffer for it. So when you don't take your lithium, his co-workers suffer for when he doesn't take his medication.
Right.
Tell who wrote that.
Bitter and abusive language. Yep, y'all sure do. Okay.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It is Tuesday, September 23rd. Here's what's going on in the news. Kamala Harris says big corporations are bowing down to Donald Trump because they're afraid of payback. On MSNBC, she said the real power is with the people.
We used to compare the strength of our democracy to communist dictators. That's what we're dealing with right now, Donald Trump. And these titans of industry are not speaking up. Perhaps it is because his threats and the way he has used the weight of the federal government to take out vengeance on his critics is something that they fear, and I get that. Talk about the power being with the people and the people making that clear with their checkbooks as it relates to the suspension of Jimmy Kimmel. We saw the power of the people over the last few days.
Kimmel's show returns to ABC tonight. Maybe these companies aren't fearful. Maybe they just want to stay close so they can make a lot of money. There is a growing chorus of critics warning that when TikTok's U.S. operations get spun off, everybody close to Trump might end up with a piece of the pie. The deal under discussion would shift control of U.S. TikTok to a group of high-profile investors, Oracle, Michael Dell, the Murdochs, while ByteDance would retain a smaller stake. Trump plans to sign off later this week on a TikTok deal he says will fix security concerns. Meanwhile, over on the app itself, there's this new weird trend called rapture talk. A South African pastor claims the rapture is supposed to hit today or tomorrow after he had a vision. That's the belief that some Christians will be taken straight to heaven. Past predictions have failed, of course, so some are taking it seriously, some are mocking it, and many are just treating it like content fodder. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Monday Night Football went down last night. Why am I so excited? Because my mighty Detroit Lions beat the Raven Nation 38-30, 225 yards rushing on the ground by the Lions. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. He was solid at quarterback for the Ravens, but Derrick Henry, big boy, running back, fumbled again. That's 3 fumbles in the last 3 games, and 2 of them probably could have cost him the game. So is he going to get put on the bench? Probably not. He's Derrick Henry, but he got to fix them fumbles. I'm pretty sure he's going to be going through a bunch of fumbling drills this week. Got to get that right, man. Got to hold on to that ball, man. WNBA playoffs continue tonight. Phoenix Mercury and Minnesota Lynx. The Lynx lead that series 1-0. And then Indiana Fever got the Las Vegas Aces. Can the Aces bounce back? They down 0-1 in that series as well. The internet is in debate on if LeBron James is worthy of his own statue outside the Lakers arena. Lakers legend Byron Scott chimed in and said, nah, not as of right now. He does not deserve his own statue as a Laker. Maybe as a, Cleveland Cavalier or Miami Heat or whatever, but not as a Laker. So, I'm curious to find out what y'all think out there, man. What you think, Kay?
You can't get a I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and it's going. If you're not with the same organization for the duration of your career, you don't deserve a statue. Like,
come on, man.
A Kobe statue, I can understand. A Michael Jordan statue, I can understand. Well, he technically left at the end, but you know what I'm saying? If you don't spend a majority of your career with one team,
There's something to it. Super Dave, you want to jump in on this real quick? Maybe not. Listen, here's my thoughts, man.
I think he fainted at the thought of.
I agree, man. He not as a Laker. Not as a Laker. You know what I'm saying?
Not with so many legends tied to the Lakers.
Yeah,
you got Magic, you got Worthy, you got Kareem,
and he wasn't even in. Maybe a Cleveland Cavalier, but we'll talk about it, man. That's something. Yeah. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Give me your thoughts. Brat got the hot spot right now. Let's get it popping.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BRA18.
Good
morning, Rock T. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Jimmy Kimmel's suspension is officially coming to an end, but his return is a little complicated. Jimmy Kimmel Live will return to ABC tonight, but not on all TVs. Yesterday, the Walt Disney Company released a statement saying they originally made the decision to suspend production on the show to avoid further inflaming a tense situation to an emotional moment for our country. The company says they suspended Jimmy Kimmel Live because they felt some of Jimmy's comments were ill-timed and insensitive, but after spending the last few days having conversations with Jimmy, they decided to bring the show back. But, according to CNN, not all of ABC's affiliated stations will be carrying Jimmy Kimmel's comeback show tonight because Sinclair Broadcasting, which is one of the country's biggest owners of local TV stations, reportedly said its ABC affiliates will preempt the show beginning tonight. The Sinclair spokesperson says that discussions with ABC are ongoing as they evaluate the show's potential return on their shows. Originally, Sinclair said that Jimmy Kimmel would need to apologize to Charlie Kirk's family and make a meaningful personal donation to them and Kirk's nonprofit Turning Point USA to return to air. So, I don't know.
I wish I was producing this show. I would have Public Enemy as the opening up music. Fight the power.
Oh, Lord.
And have them come out with fire.
Oh, Lord.
With fire. You got to speak truth to power. You got to stand up to the tyrant.
Yeah, but these people don't want to lose their jobs either. Like Jimmy Kimmel, a lot of people work for Jimmy Kimmel.
But he's shown that the people have the power. He ain't going to lose his job. If he was going to lose his job, they would have fired him.
Not necessarily.
Disney know better. Disney know better. They backtrack.
But he's still already losing a bunch of shows.
They backtrack,
a bunch of stations.
Yeah, because they made the wrong move. They should have stood up to the power. You got to stand up to a tyrant. You can't give a bully your lunch money. He's going to keep taking it
all day.
Oh, well.
But then if that happens, then it won't be no more lunch money.
They can't.
Well, let Special K do that.
What they gonna fire him for?
They need to bully up on this show.
What they gonna fire him for? What they gonna fire him for?
What you say, Gary?
Bully up on this show. and see what
Bully
he
up on
do.
this show.
I mean, ain't nobody trying to shut me down, so I'm good.
Wow. Okay, y'all. Rapper Young Miami is speaking out and defending Diddy's character ahead of his October 3rd sentencing. Yes, indeed, the Shade Room has obtained a copy of the character statement Young Miami wrote in Diddy's favor to the judge. In a letter, she highlights moments she shared with Diddy, such as their Met Gala appearance and feeding the homeless on Thanksgiving. She also touches on how Diddy helped her grow professionally and personally. She wrote, "For 3 of those years, I was in a public relationship with Sean, and during that time, I witnessed and came to know a different person than the one often portrayed. Behind the scenes, he was loving, genuine, supportive, and always encouraging. He motivated me, believed in me, and helped me grow both personally and professionally. In my personal experience, Sean is not a danger or a threat to the community. He is a man of God, someone who uplifts, supports, and inspires those around him to be better mentally, physically, and spiritually. Judge, that's a good man."
We will put God in it.
Yeah. The only thing he's a threat to is dry skin.
All right, y'all, we going to wrap up the hot spot.
No, sir.
We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, stay ignorant up here. You can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, we got Dwight Stone with the Praise Mixdown. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.